Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. Coming at you from the corn patch today. I'm standing actually in the middle of it, which I don't normally do during the growing season. I don't like to compact the soil, but this patch is pretty thick and I'm getting in here doing a little bit of late season inspection. I'm not sure how well you can tell from the video, but most of the ears we pulled in just a few days ago. And so I'm really excited to share with y'all how these years turned out. It's been an excellent year for the corn. We've had some trials here and there, but just trying to see if I can get through to the front of the patch here. There's still some peas in here and some corn that I don't want to damage, so I'm trying to be careful. As you can see, peas, right? So I wanted to come out and grab this ear right here. You can see is decently brown, hanging down. It's really good when they're hanging down like this because it can shed water very easily as they're drying. But before we pull that sucker and open it up and see what it looks like inside, I just want to mention a few quick things. First of all, it's hard for me to articulate how excited I am about this corn, but also that excitement might not come across through some of these clips. Timing is usually out of your control when you're growing food, when you're farming. You're working with the weather and the animals, the cycles of things. And so the time that we had that this corn was ready to be picked and needed to be picked was a brief window. And I happen to have had a really gnarly headache that day. So I was kind of struggling, pushing through, not really feeling my best. But, that's life. And I just want to be real with you guys. So if I seem a little bit less than enthused or low energy in some of these clips, that's why I was struggling. Something I've struggled with most of my life is these headaches. And when they come, it can be a struggle. I've talked about this a little bit before here on the channel. I don't talk about it too much because it's not very exciting to talk about. But I've got some strategies to deal with them. For the most part, I'm able to live life mostly the way that I want to. Sometimes I get a little slowed down by them. It is what it is. So anyway, with that out of the way, I'm going to see if I can yank this cob off here. Now, you hear a lot of talk throughout this video of me trying to decide when the ears are mature enough. I actually probably can leave this because we don't have rain in the forecast at all the next few days. It's reasonably dry out here. Nice, crisp, clear day. And there's still a lot of green in this stalk, in these leaves, and so it's certainly possible that there's still a little bit of nutrient transfer happening in this ear. The other thing is ambient air, the wind right on cue. These conditions, as long as it's not raining and the humidity's not super high, it'll dry better out here than it will inside in front of my fan. At least that's been my experience. So I'm probably actually gonna leave this sucker. We could try to do a tease of what the color is gonna be, but I don't want to invite any moisture in, so we might, let's see, a little bit of worm damage here at the top. I think it's going to be red is my guess. I can't really tell. Well, that one might just have to be a mystery. I don't know. This is not advisable. Peeling it back like this. We might just leave that. Most things are easier with two hands. So just a little sneak peek. You can see was some mold and damage at the front. We're just going to close that. And I brought a few ears with me that we picked last week just to kind of show, basically for the thumbnail for the video. But 2 ears still left. Then there's a purple one right here. Okay, so we're doing today what's kind of a daily exercise the past few weeks, which is coming out and looking at the corn and saying, is any of it ready? This is a bunch of different varieties planted together, so there's no uniform ripening. I started picking like 3 weeks ago. And there's still a lot of ears in here that are not ready. We just picked this one. And it's a bit of a gamble because ideally we would leave all of them on the stalk longer to keep maturing and drying down. But we've had so much rain this year, I'm a little worried about mold. This one luckily had, looking at the shuck on the outside, I thought there was gonna be some mold in here. But, because some of the ears we picked have had really gnarly mold inside. But this one was really good. And it's not totally dried down and mature, but what we're looking for, this came off of this stalk right here. You can try to grab it and pull it. And you can see the stalk is mostly browning up. The important thing to me is that right here where the corn attached to the stalk, there's not very much green left, which means there's really probably not a whole lot of nutrient transfer happening, or at least that's the theory anyway. And so most of the nutrients that are going to get into this corn are already in it. And it's now just drying down. And with a fan inside, we can dry these down more effectively because we can get the shuck off. So if there is moisture and mold trapped in there, we can slow the mold down. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at a few more ears here potentially. If I can get in. There's one. This is a little challenging to pick, but there's a stalk right here. Now the stalk is still very, we've got a lot of green leaf on this puppy. But the ear, actually I can peel this back. This feels super dry and crispy. I'm just gonna feel the kernels. So this one is soft, but I feel like that one is pretty hard. That's pretty hard. I think we might, I'm gonna just do a little, what I like to do is a little bit of pressure. That's still pretty stiff. And so I'm not sure if I wanna harvest this yet or if I wanna wait. I'm gonna peel back this down here and just try to look at the stem. So this is one of the more red types. So there's not any green to be seen because it's red. I think there's probably still some nutrient transfer happening. So you can see up here, this is really moldy. There was probably a worm in here. And I just want to see. Now, if there was rain in the schedule, I'm pushing on this with my fingernail. It's pretty hard. This probably is ready to pull. If there was rain in the schedule, I would not want to open the top like that unless we were going to guaranteed pick it, because that's going to let rain in. But this one was already pretty shredded from the worm. There's no rain in the forecast, as we know from this year. That doesn't mean squat. It could open up in 2 minutes. Like, who knows? I don't know. I'm really struggling with if I want to pick this ear or not. But this is what happens. Is like once a day I come out here and make these decisions. I just look at the plant, scratch my head, just kind of go based on vibes, really. Stiff. A lot of the ears that I've picked that have been ripe have just like, when you put just a little bit of pressure, they just snap. And so I feel like this could go longer on the plant. And there's still green moisture in the shuck. It's like not fully dried down. So I think we are going to leave that. As much as I want to open it up, I think we're going to wait. So I'm just looking through here. It can get kind of challenging to see when everything starts to dry down. It's hard to tell leaf from stalk, from, bean and pea pods that are all in here. And easy to miss stuff. I think we had one more ear that was maybe questionable down here further. Let's see. That might be it for today. I don't know. Yeah. There was one. Here's a pea right here. We gotta come through and pick some peas here soon, I think. A lot of wasps in here. Gotta be a little careful. What's up, my friend? That's still pretty stiff. Yeah, I think we'll probably call it for here today. But see, I mean, it feels hard. It's brown. I'd like to just let it go a little bit longer, but being that it's 98% humidity, it's rained the past 2 days, and there's a hurricane coming, I think it might be time to get it in. With how much light we have, I don't think we're going to be able to open every ear while we're out here.
Yeah, we might have to speed run.
Whoa.
Ooh.
This ear is long. I guess you guys don't know how long my arms is because you haven't seen me in person, but break off the little nub. All right. Kind of feel like, see, the thing, it's like tough, like the stalk is still green, like, but the husk is so dry. Yeah. I mean, there's no green in there.
That one. Crunch.
I want to open these two. I was afraid I was closer to the edge than I thought I was. They said there's going to be rain in like 30 minutes, but I don't... Maybe from that way. Normally the storms come from over there. Wow, another one that's very multicolored.
Oh, it's not letting me focus.
Look at these nice silks. Yeah, it's probably the lighting. It's probably gonna be hard for it to.
Mine says no rain till 11 p.m. and then rain nonstop pretty much the whole day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's probably good that we get these in then. The kernels are definitely hard. You know, I think we're mature enough. Some of these are really dark. Yeah, the lighting really is challenging here. Well, we'll take another video of all the cobs when we're done. Interesting that these look the same. Right? So a lot more yellow. I don't think I planted any yellow corn.
You keep saying that. Something must have happened.
So some sort of gene combination has created the yellow, or I guess pollen maybe floating in from neighbors, but I don't know. We're pretty far down in here.
I think the old man grows corn across the street, don't he?
Yeah. The other thing is like most of their corn was flowering so much earlier than this though. Because I planted so late. This one's like almost green.
Oh.
Some dent, some flint. And no mold yet.
Good.
I mean, these are pretty, I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe we could have left some of these. Okay.
Oops.
Let's see, should I pull this one?
I think so.
Oh yeah, look, there's something eating it. Oh, it fell out.
Oh no.
Let's just break this nasty part off.
Oh
yeah,
is.
oh, there it went.
Missed him again.
Oh, there goes the shuck. Ooh, look at all that. See, that's what I'm worried about is with all this although that's probably mostly from things eating it, that's why it molded. Nice. Nice white ear.
You had to have, because I only planted your corn at my house.
And you had white?
Mm-hmm.
That was different seed stock though, because that was the sweet corn
Oh.
that we planted at your house. This was all different. Okay, here's the question is this one ready? I think it is. Yeah. All right, we're gonna open one more, and then we might just go to rapid fire, getting them out. And like I said, we'll shuck them later. I can't quite tell what. I think it's gonna be white. Wow. Now that, hold on.
It's like glowing on the camera.
Now that is a pretty ear. It's a pretty long one too. Oh man. I love the corn silks. Yeah. Look at that. God, it's like it's getting darker by the minute.
It really is.
We're gonna run out of room to be drying.
Maybe your radar's right.
How about this guy? Alright, we're just gonna go rapid fire at this point. We got that one. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Alright. I think this one is gonna be yeah. Well, maybe not. Ooh, that one didn't want to snap as easy.
She wasn't ready.
Yeah, maybe we should have waited on that one, but too late. It's in now. This one. I'm just looking for brown ones at this point. That's ready. That's ready. These plants got knocked over pretty bad.
Thanks.
Oh my God, there's an ear here. It's wrapped up in the beans. Can't quite. This one's still got some green in it. I might leave that one. See how green that is? We'll wait on that one. Although with all this weather coming through, I really don't know if I should be leaving anything out here. Ooh. This one's got that purple on the stalk. I love that.
Hold on, I was thinking about focusing. There we go.
Do you want to pick a few?
It's all good.
Let's walk back here. Oops. What was that? Oh, see?
The tree chickens.
I cut down their tree and they must have found another tree. So friends, this corn video wound up being rather long. And what we're gonna do, we're breaking it up into two parts. So I wanna show you guys here some of the prettiest ears that we pulled out of that patch. We got really good light here in the morning sun. And then we're gonna make a separate video posting here soon showing us actually shucking probably 80% of these ears, pulling them out of the shuck one at a time, kind of reveal style. But it's in the house at night when we did that, right after this big round of picking that you just saw. And the lighting's not the best. So, giving a little tease, like I said, some of the best, prettiest ears. Look at the size of the kernels on this cob. I don't know how well y'all can tell in the video. They're very wide, very, very wide. And the colors on these darker ears, oh my gosh, it's just, and each one's a little bit different. You can tell some are darker than others. I really love some of the, I don't know, what's the word for this sort of striping, this like candy, it's kind of like a, what are those things at Christmas? Candy cane? It's like a candy cane coloring going on here. This one's a little bit more typical candy cane colors, the red and the white, but I had a few ears like this that were on the smaller end. These were some of the earlier producing ones. This is a different variety than the other bigger ears of this color. And these ones tend to have really purple husks and stalks, but they got a little bit shaded out being so short, you know. They kind of got a little bit of competition, and like I said, they're a much earlier variety. I also think the white, this pure pearly white, is beautiful. You can see there's been a little bit of cross pollination, and we'll show on some of the other white ears, like there are some yellows sneaking in, which I assume is pollination from our other varieties. Some sort of the combination of genetics is leading to yellow. It's also possible my neighbor's corn pollinated, but we planted so late and we're so, you know, the corn's over here. The closest neighbors are at least half a mile that way, and there's lots of woods and trees and things in between, and I don't know, I just doubt it. But you never know, corn pollen can travel pretty far. There's a lot of corn growing in this neck of the woods. So I'm gonna take these ears back inside. You guys can get back to watching the rest of the picking, which is coming right now. All right, one last tease. There's just so much diversity. What's up, little fella? Oh, this might be a black soldier fly. Looks a little bit small to be a black soldier fly, but that's kind of what they look like. If you're ever wondering, we talk about black soldier fly larvae a lot on the channel. Anyway, I just wanted to show some of the colors in here. It's just so cool. Look at these really light, would you call it a pink or a purple, kind of right here, and this like pomegranate color on the right, the dark blue, beautiful. Crazy the difference the daylight makes. There's still more ears out here than I thought. And where I just saw one, where did it go?
Bunch.
Like there's a green one right there, not quite ready yet.
That one and the one right behind it have. There's one up there.
Oh, there's one right there.
One over there.
I think I already took. I think that's. See, it can be deceiving this time of year. I think that's an empty shuck.
Oh. Got him.
Empty shuck, but this one definitely. Am I caught on something? Maybe not. Yeah, I don't know. It's wet. Ooh, hold on. I might need both my hands. Maybe I should just leave it. I've never had one do this before. There we go. totally not green. So I think that one is ready. All right, wait, we saw, where do we see another one in here? Is this a little teeny tiny ear?
Yes, and I think there's a taller one up top, like right above it.
Oh, you're right.
Oh!
Came with a leaf. All right.
And then, where else? Oh, there's maybe one right up there. Looks kind of rotted at the top.
One of these two?
Yeah,
this
that one.
Here. Did we get everything off the top of that? I think so.
Hard to know.
Hard to know.
Oh, and then this one that's fallen. There's one right here.
Okay, let's look at this puppy.
So pretty green.
I might leave that sucker. See how we look. You know, we'll be gone all day tomorrow. But Monday I'll check it. This one definitely. How did I miss that one yesterday?
I don't know.
Right front and center.
Oh, and one right
That's
there.
still
Yeah,
kinda
this
green.
one
I'm
had a
gonna leave that
few.
one. Did you see any more on this one?
I think it's just that one. Those two.
Something's dripping on me.
Yum.
I don't know if it's sap or water. This one, see, this one doesn't have green, but sometimes these are like purple instead of green. So I'm gonna leave that one, assuming that the purple means green. This one, I think we'll grab. I feel like there was one really tall one I was looking at.
There's that one up there.
Yeah, it might have been that one. There's another purple one in there that I think we'll leave a little bit longer.
Got those two at the end.
Those are two still pretty green. Okay.
I feel like
Might
that's
be
a
it
good
for
bit of
today.
it.
We'll just grab these last few beans, peas, whatever we want to call them. Sometimes these peas don't want to come off. I find twisting them, well, if you use two hands, you can kind of pinch, but I don't want to break the, see, that's what I want to avoid, taking the stem with me. If you twist or if you pinch, that usually avoids that. All right, I think we're good to switch. The 2 tomatoes.
Okay.
They're looking happy down there.
Mr. Snowball's eating plastic or cardboard.
Yeah, well, he was never the brightest one in the batch. Corn cooking never ends. But I'm not complaining. Get to do this with a little bit of natural light now, though it's with the way the sun is.
Quickly dwindling.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay, cutie.
Look at that. Nice little nubbin. I think that's hard enough. I like run out of things to say while we're
Just
doing the
taking
corn.
it
I feel
in.
like I've said it all, you know. Now this one, see, this is kind of actually a good example of like rot that we want to avoid, you know. You can see it kind of goes far down. Now I think you can tell something chewed that. That's what's causing a lot of this damage. But I'm just gonna get some of that out before it goes into the house. Doesn't smell horrible.
Smelled his finger.
Sometimes it smells really bad. Want to know what I'm dealing with.
So gross.
See how wet this is? It's like,
Soaked.
yeah, like
Dripping.
a big cloud up there.
Ooh.
Wow, a lot of golden yellow in this one. Now this husk was so wet, I think I might break the husk off out here, not take that inside with us. Mulch. Not that much damage though. I think this is the biggest one we picked today. I guess I could have left this. Still has a little green. Look at this purple striping.
So nice. Ooh. Wow.
Wow, that one has huge kernels. Wow. Like, man. That's one of our better purple ears. I really like the size of these kernels, and it's a reasonable length and girth.
That's a nice one.
I'm happy about that. One might assume that this will be purple.
But you never know. Oh, good guess.
You know what I think would be cool is if we could get a white cob with the dark purple husk. I don't know if we could get that combination. That would
Try
be sick.
really hard.
Okay, this one. I don't expect much from those two little boys. Ooh, see, what's interesting, this corn all pollen, you know, they all tasseled and silked at different times because we planted them all the same, but there's a bunch of different varieties. And so I don't know when all these ears started forming, but this one is so dry inside compared to that other one that was sopping wet. Even though like the husk was at a similar color, right? Like that husk had dried down, or had died back, I guess is the word. But it had like let so much, I'm assuming that what happened there was just rainwater got into that other one that was so wet. Like I don't think that was sap. I think it was rainwater penetrated in between the layers of husk. This one you can see did have a lot of bug damage, but nothing penetrated the husk in terms of water. Was that because of where it was hanging on the stalk? Was it, you know, did the husk just seal better? I don't know. But those are things you want to be thinking about if you're saving seed. You know, trying to determine to what extent was it circumstance versus genetics that give you the thing that you want.
Oh.
Little white one. This one didn't get pollinated very well.
Beautiful.
We haven't had too much of that on the later rounds of corn. So that's kind of...
Right, that's plus.
This is still on the... kind of on the sweet side of things, like... Well.
And a hair.
I don't think this is going to have anything. Yeah, really didn't get pollinated.
Bummer, dude.
All right. Well,
Cute.
I would say that wraps us up, but we still got...
Oh, but we're running out of basket space.
Well, I think that's all we're picking today, but I just mean like...
Oh, for tomatoes.
2-3 days from now, we'll probably get a few more ears, and then it'll be finally done with the corn. The beans will keep rolling for a little bit. But yeah, let's cut it off and go... we'll take these out for now. We can fill this up with tomatoes. I didn't have the steam today to film the whole tomato picking that we're doing, but I do want to show you guys this tomato. We'll go back to the house and cut it open. This is a hollow, cavernous, it's called a stuffing tomato. What?
Look how huge this thing is. You don't see it? Right there.
Oh, is it a green snake?
No.
Oh, I saw
Oh my god!
It's
There's
a praying
two!
mantis.
There's two! One's on his back!
Oh my gosh.
Fucking!
They're getting it on. Alright, we'll leave them to it. Good eye.
I just saw a creepy little arm.
I saw the cutest green snake in here the other day. Green snakes are...
Oh, I haven't seen one of those in a long time.
Let's see, is this one ready? She's still hanging on.
Definitely have some ones over there.
Like these?
Mm-hmm.
Where at? Oh my gosh, there's a whole nother plant of them over there. I have not. And we gotta get all these yellow ones.
And a couple of those pink ones back there too. Oh, lordy.
What was that?
A tomato.
What else could it be?
I'm getting too full.
Hard to believe there was a time when I was like, man, I don't know if I planted these tomatoes in time.
Psych. Jokes on freaking us.
Not doing the best job at holding. All right, ready? Best part about this? You get a rotten one. They love it. All right, like I said, I don't have a ton of stamina to be filming the whole rest of this, but all right, that one.
Juicy.
Wow, we're gonna have to. Ooh, that one's got some rot. I don't know if this one's quite. Yeah, well. So we'll have to stuff them with something. If you know a recipe for stuffing tomatoes, I mean, I think we'll just do a same recipe we do for stuffing peppers or like zucchini, maybe something along those lines.
Yeah, like lentils or wild rice or something.
Yeah, some sort of ground meat, maybe.
Tofu crumbles.
Tofu crumbles would be really good. Oh, this one keeps doing doubles. Like that's a double that fused together. I got another one. Actually, I think I ate it.
I wonder if we had the same one.
It's doing that because you had one.
I had several of them that were, but they weren't like pink like that. They were more the dark purple and red ones.
Do we have any more room in this bag? Here, let me take my hat out of there. Bury my
I've
glasses.
got a little bit of room. I'm not allowed to move a muscle to the left or the right though.
We were both picking, but now one of us is holding the basket because it's can't be. These little ones are kind of a pain to pick, but these are some of the tastiest little cherry tomatoes.
Oh, they're so, yours have been splitting real bad.
This variety splits really bad.
I don't even bring those in the house. They don't even make it. I just eat them in the...
I mostly just eat them. This one is, I would eat this, but I've already had like 4 cups of tomatoes today, so.
Oh. 4 cups of tomatoes.
I don't think I'm exaggerating either. I was eating so many in the kitchen earlier. And look, we gotta eat all these little ones. One of these.
Oh, they're so good.
These are like only sort of trellised, so it's not incredibly easy to pick. But as you can see, they're winding down. We are getting very much towards the end here.
I don't know. You still have flowers, like.
Yeah, I just mean, they've lost a lot. Excuse me, a lot of leaves. Like,
right.
they're starting to slow down. They're not ripening as fast. This one looks good. Nope.
Gross.
Now, like we said in our tomato video, you could cut that off and eat the other half of this, but we've got so many, and the chickens will enjoy it.
Plus, it's so fun watching them run.
I will admit, a big part of it is how fun it is to just yeet a tomato down there.
I know. If I had the chickens at my house.
These ones came off all splitted.
Yep. Oh my gosh, it's raining.
No, really?
Look, I got a mosquito on my thingy.
I hope this
Smack him.
funky basil makes us some seeds.
Nicholas, kill this skeeter. Oh, yeah. Got him!
Sorry if I hit your hand kind of hard.
No, it's fine. Sorry, what were you saying before that? I could feel it stuck in my blood.
I think I was just showing how one of them was splitting real bad. These are my favorite.
Ooh, those are the best.
These are the best chasing tomatoes there are. I love growing all this diversity, but when it comes down to what I want to eat, I would be happy to just have these. Some people call these black. I don't really know what to call this variety. I feel like these two are borderline, but I'm just gonna grab them. Do we have any room in there? Oh my gosh. This is
really pushing it. It's okay, we're almost done.
So we go to your house and start over again.
Oh my gosh.
We probably have this many to pick there, right?
Not as big, because the turtles have been really doing a number on my big ones. And my larger ones have like really slowed down, but there's a lot of cherries still. And those stupid pear ones, the yellow pears that I hate. I think we should just feed all those to the chickens.
Yeah, I agree. This is the coolest basil.
Do you think it still smells like Fruit Loops?
Yeah, it smells like Fruit Loops. It doesn't taste like Fruit Loops. Well,
a loady.
Might be time to get back to
It's only raining on half the garden.
We can come back out and do our chicken chores in the wet, but
yeah, they probably need a refresh on the water.
Let's get the food inside first, I guess. If I can even.
Careful. You're ready to.
Out of here.
Oh my god.
There's probably a better way to do that, but.
Yeah. We can't all be graceful. Oh.
What's up?
Lord, she's spilling. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, I can take my phone back now. Are we still rolling?
Yeah. Take it upside down.